Toastmaster, guest, and Glenn DeClaire. The title of the speech was Issues, Issues, and More Issues. I thought your speech was great. And the reason it was great because you touched on a topic that everybody can relate to, which is issues. Everybody in the world got issues, so we're all able to relate to your story, your speech, rather. What I also like about your speech was that you gave it character, a personality. You gave it life. What I mean by that is you use variety, vocal variety. When I say vocal variety, you were high when you needed to be high, la 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 la, and then you were low when you needed to be low.
Itsy witsy little spider.
So that was awesome. That's what I like about it also. What I also like about your speech is that you use character, you use examples. When I say by examples, you talked about a rich man and about his issues, and then you talked about other people's issues. Now, what you can improve in on your speech, I would say be aware of your surroundings, be cognitive of your equipment, because you hit the microphone about 2 or 3 times. I mean, we know accidents happen, but sometimes, your speech is being recorded, so it may relate differently when you hear it on a television or through a radio. So be aware of that. Also, I would say that you should use your hands a little bit more differently in different ways. Because you was like this quite a bit, like you was composing the orchestra. I would say give examples. So you mentioned about driving the car. So you could be like driving the car and waved hi to somebody. Or you got scared and you went down. Lastly, I would say you can improve in, which is also important, is you said that it's our issue because if we didn't understand what you were saying. I think in some ways you could have actually gave an example because you kind of spoke slang a little bit. So for example, you said hoopty. By show of hands, who know what a hoopty is in here? Exactly. So you got a lot of people who don't know what a hoopty is. So if you gave an example, for example, you said, the rich guy had a nice car, I had a hoopty. Now what a hoopty is, for y'all who don't know, you probably had one and you was unaware of it. It's the first car probably your parents gave you. Alright? It's messed up, the paint's chipped, you gotta press the gas 3 times, turn the ignition 3 times, roll the window down, close the door, then the car starts. That's what it is. Alright? So use language like that a lot of people here don't know. And it's called slang, ebonics, whatever you want to call it. Alright? So overall the speech was great. You used stage presence very well. You talked very clear, you were articulate, and you touched on a topic that everybody can relate to. Now, contest master.